Hmm.
and didn't even think to check for that before I started tonight. So yeah, there's 20 minutes of no audio, whatever.
Well, I mean, there was audio, which is unintelligible.
Yeah, that'll just never make it to YouTube. Yeah, we'll just never send that to YouTube. So YouTube, yeah, I'm doing Factorio. Bobby, you're welcome to join if you want, but
Oh yeah,
we
the
could play
server
something
going.
else too. um,
I popped open Steam to update No Man's Sky because
yes.
I hadn't played it in a while.
Um, Let
So
me
I thought I
explain what's happening in Factorio here, though. Um,
yeah,
so this
sure,
is
go
like this is what I'm calling a vanilla plus save. It's a very lightly modded vanilla. Um, Aliens are basically turned off because I hate them, um, and that's really about it. Still just getting started.
ahead.
So my random mumblings for the past like half hour or whatever have been incoherent. Um, right. No Man's Sky.
Why right Steam? Why aren't you opening?
That's probably a good question.
Okay, my Steam client service is running. Now I did an update to Windows,
Okay.
and I added I had to add what do they call it? Um, I had to add like the Linux framework to Windows 10
Why?
for work, basically,
Oh, okay.
in order to interface with something from work. And I'm like, okay, all right. So like, and it's one of those things where the computer has to restart. So I restarted the computer, no network connection at all. And like I'm testing the no internet connection at all. Obviously, like the rest of my internet in my house works. So something's wrong with it. I'm kind of half troubleshooting it and trying to figure out what it is. For some reason, the update deactivated IPv4 and IPv6 on my computer
That's
because
special.
why? Because you're not going to need to know that
No, no,
at
never.
all.
Why would you ever need to know that?
No. All right. I have
So
something.
like, it's been so long since I've started a new game of Factorio that I'm just like, how do you start this game again?
Well, I'd like to finish a game with you one time, maybe.
We finished one. We
Did
finished
we?
one. Yeah, we finished
Ah,
not the last one we played, but the one before that.
was it like a quick one?
It was the one with the factory buildings.
Oh yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, and then we upped it. Did we? I might not have been there when we finished it.
Um, I feel like you were there when we finished it,
Maybe.
but I'm not
You know
sure
what?
you were
Maybe it's
there
go.
when we started it. I don't remember. We were never ever going to finish the last one we were playing.
No.
That was never going to happen. There's the I think Angels and Bobs is maybe just too much for my brain to handle.
All right. Update. All right. Updating Steam. I want to connect. I'm going to need to, or am I going to need to? Am I going to need to match your mods exactly to connect?
Oh, for Factorio.
Yeah.
Yes, I can send you the mod pack file for the mod pack launcher. But
Yeah.
you're
Go ahead.
probably gonna have to. You probably need to update the version of Factorio in the mod whatever.
Okay.
Need to be on 0.16.51, which I believe is just the newest version of Factorio. Um, Now I have to figure out how to send you the file.
Oh, that wasn't
Can I
you who just
send
missed.
files in Discord?
I believe so. It's got a little plus sign.
Does it? Where?
Next to the message.
Oh, I
I can
see.
send you like a photo.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I can do that. How do
So
I
yeah, I
get
just
to
sent
our
a photo
direct messages?
to
I guess I can send it to the channel probably.
this.
Where the hell did I save this? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I sent you a picture of a broken aircraft engine.
Okay, there. I sent you the mod pack file.
All right, and I will. I don't want to. I will save it first. So I got to be on what, 15.4? Is that what you said?
0.16.51.
Oh, jeez. My Steam version is not that.
Probably not. We were on 15 before.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, my phone is just like blowing up.
Oh God! Look, there's an all-new Steam chat.
Yeah,
The
it's
Steam
weird.
realized
Steam updated
this.
and it's weird.
Because Steam realized, hey, everyone else has a chat client. Why don't we?
Well, I mean, Steam has had a chat client, but
Oh, well, I mean, like I'm assuming a voice client.
it's had a voice client too. I don't.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, we'd message each other on the chat client.
Yeah, I don't know whether
Uh,
the voice client was any good or not. I don't think anybody ever used it, and I suspect nobody will still use it. You know, I loaded up Factorio last week with
mm-hmm.
the intention of streaming it, and it basically just didn't work with OBS open, and I couldn't
Really?
figure out why. I hadn't changed anything about OBS or anything since probably the previous time we streamed Factorio.
Huh.
And it was like the same, like I was loading up our previous version of Factorio.
0.16? Just flat?
0.16.51.
0.51. Oh, that must be late. Oh, no, it says Factorio stable. Oh, 16.51. There it is. Stable. Factorio stable. There we go.
And it just wouldn't work. Whatever, like OBS being open, it would have like 12 frames a second, and I couldn't figure it out for the life of me. I eventually got it to work. Obviously, I had to do some like force scaling in OBS, and I don't know. That's weird. Alright, well... Which way to build the bus? kind of matters. Let's go walking this way and see what's past this massive ore field. What's up?
I was just waiting for Factorio to update.
Hmm.
That's all. Alright, so we go to downloads.
So how long is the No Man's Sky update gonna take?
It's queued. Let's see here. Manage download. It is scheduled for tomorrow at 7:53 a.m. Let's download now and just see how long it's going to take. Here. .1 gigs.
That's not horrible.
Although, yeah.
Considering I just downloaded the entire game and it was like 10 gigs, that's still a lot.
We just rewrote the entire game, which they probably did. Okay, so we've got the Vanilla Plus, and then I check that, and we hit Start Game. And so I need to turn off my sound.
Can you force No Man's Sky to download in the background while you're playing?
Yeah. That's what I'm doing.
I know sometimes Steam will be like, no, you're playing a game. You don't want to be downloading. We must interrupt your download.
Yep. Nope, it's going. It's saying about 19 minutes left.
Oh, that's really not as bad as I would have thought.
Considering... well, let's see here. This is... Yep, considering of all the stuff I got running right now.
I'm just kind of walking around, exploring the map a little bit to try and see which way we should send the bus.
Mm-hmm. All right. Option. Wait. Oh, let's see here. Play. Multiplayer. Connect. Oh, wait. No, it's not. Connect to server. We just browse public games. Steam friends in game. You did advertise, or you did set the game as multiplayer, right?
Yes. Did you find it?
Nope, not let's just go all the way down to the T's. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, it's saying.
What's it saying?
Well, the mods are in red, so which means I'm.
Did the mod manager actually download the mods when you loaded the pack?
Oh. I guess not.
I'm gonna guess not as well.
Update mods. I also probably need to update my mods for this particular version, right?
You probably don't actually have any of these mods. Like, I mean, you probably have the .15 versions, but like the .16 versions would be like completely separate files. I would think.
So it's and we've crashed. Activate selected mod packs.
How's that working out for you?
Not good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So let's see here. Can I see? I only want there. Only show me mods you've selected. So we want to update mods. You
You
want to
just
select download.
need me to read mods off to you?
No, I got the list here.
It's only 4 mods.
This is saying it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
What?
This vanilla plus you gave me says it's 12.
I didn't give you. I gave you a thing called .16 mods. Vanilla Plus was an old pack. Did you check the wrong one?
Nah, it was the only one at the top of my download list.
No, like in the mod manager. Is there a mod pack called .16 mods?
No.
Can you download the? Did I send the wrong one?
It says 16 mods. Import mod pack. Downloads. 16 mods.
Yeah, and it only has
Okay.
it only has 4 mods.
And it crashed again.
Oh.
Maybe I should read these crash logs. There's a problem with your internet connection. Please make sure your computer has a stable internet connection and try again.
You could just recreate the mod pack on your own. It's probably easier.
Well, not if it's not like downloading.
I could probably also send you the mods.
Ah. Here's my factory. Mod my factory. And crash log. The server sent an invalid mod file.
Weird.
Yeah, go ahead and link them again.
Right,
Makes for stellar streaming.
Let's see here. There's one. Two.
Where do you put the mods in Factorio again? Is it the...
Well, you have the mods here now. You should be able to manually load them into...
Oh, into Mod Manager?
Yeah. What is the fourth one? And 4. So yeah, I'd just create a new mod pack with those 4 specific mods in it.
Wow. Discord's serving this on a content delivery network. All right. What was I doing? So we need to open up that Mod My Factory app again. And hope it doesn't crash. Edit. I still do not have. Well, actually, now, okay, now if I import that mod pack,
Just make a new mod pack. It doesn't matter.
no, it accepted it now that I didn't have to download anything.
Huh. Interesting.
All right, so now we'll see if this works, kids. Another game I came across, I actually saw a YouTuber that not known for playing video games actually mentioned it. And what's it called? Almost 71. I'm at 71% with No Man's Sky.
That's good.
Is it Imagine Earth? No. That's that other game I bought, which was all right. Oh, Children of a Dead Earth. It's like Kerbal Space Program, but with war.
Interesting. Does it actually look any good?
I mean, it's actually. I think. I think it's rather computationally intensive. So like it was kind of running kind of slow and sluggish on my computer because I think they actually are doing.
Oh, is that the one that you were playing? I think I remember seeing you playing.
Yeah. And I was trying to play this one mission where like one of your like ships like escaped to like a Lagrange point in one of Mercury's Lagrange point, and I was getting frustrated trying to get my other ship into Mercury's Lagrange point within the allotted time, which was like 2 months or something. And like yeah, I think it's like, you know, when I was like trying to draw orbits, it would get like really laggy. So I was wondering if it would, you know, like I have like a 650 or something, you know, whatever it is.
Right.
You know, so like I'm like, maybe my video card is kind of, you know, they're using like the video card for like computational things. Anyways.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I have like a top of the line graphics card at the moment, but
yeah.
my CPU and RAM are like pretty outdated.
Yeah,
because
no,
like I'm on like a second generation i7, and they're up to like the new i7s are 8th gen.
Yeah, I thought there was a 9th that I remember seeing.
I don't know that there's a 9th gen. I know they have Core i9s out now.
Yeah.
One, two, three, four, 7, 8.
Let's see here. What do I get? Well, this should give me my video card information here.
11, 12.
Windows 10 Pro, build 17134. Intel Family 6. I don't know what generation that is. Maybe generation 6 then?
Intel Family what?
Intel 64 Family 6 Model 60.
Is that your processor?
Yeah, that's like the technical name for my processor. Intel 60 Family 6 Model 60 Stepping 3.
There's usually more information than that. Are you in system information?
Yeah, I'm in system information.
Is that what? Then that's what it says next to processor, huh?
Yes, processor 01. Let's see here. Hold on. Yeah, I got 32 megs of physical RAM, or 32 gigs of physical RAM.
I'm confused by your processor thing. Because like mine reads like the actual like model. You're on system summary, right?
No, I ran the system info
Oh, well,
thing.
just click your start menu and type system information and pull up the Windows system information.
Oh, let's see here. 8 logical processors, i7-47. So
You have an
i7 dash
i7-47?
i7-4771.
47. Oh, that's definitely a newer model than mine. 4771. Which one is that one?
Actually, I bet here. Let me go into. I'm going to show you that I'm going to prove that
That's
I
a
really
fourth
do.
generation.
Really? It's a fourth? It's that old?
Yeah.
Actually, let me open up. Where's mine?
Fourth generation isn't as old as you think it is.
Okay, all right. Yeah, because
Wikipedia.
I'll actually get to playing the game.
Where is the fourth gen? First gens, second, third gens. You have a Haswell, I believe. Haswell is fourth generation. I don't actually see your specific. Yeah, you have a Haswell.
Okay.
I don't actually see your specific one, but the 4700.
No, I mean, like, how much? Like, the question is like, what, 3501 megahertz. How much of a boost am I going to get by bumping up
You don't
another
actually
generation?
have more megahertz than I do.
Yeah, no, it's the same amount of megahertz. So then you're down to.
Because I have 3.6. Well, I
Yeah.
mean, sorry. Wait, megahertz or gigahertz?
Or gigahertz.
I have
Or what?
3.6 gigahertz.
Yeah, I got 3.5 gigahertz.
Yeah. Well, I think where it comes in is like the cache and the speed of the cache.
Yeah.
Not so much the actual like processor clock
Yeah.
speed
Then it comes to memory.
and like cache
Memory
size.
controllers. Yeah. And then instruction set. And then the question is, there are people who are making these video games taking advantage of the new instruction set.
So like
anyways.
you have it looks like you have 6 megabytes of L3 cache and
L3.
4 times 256 kilobytes of L2 cache.
Okay.
That's what it looks like. And then like mine, I'm on a generation 2, which is, hang on, I gotta actually find mine. What is mine? Is a 3820. So like, I actually have more L3 cache than you, and the same amount of L2 cache. But I think that might only necessarily mean that like mine may have been a more expensive processor in my generation than yours was in your generation, per se.
Yeah, and and again, like I said, it comes down to like instruction sets also, and memory bus speeds and stuff. Actually, my server
because like if I look at like the current or the 8th gen processors, right, which is like, and the ones that are recommended, that I remember are recommended for.
Hey, did you change the password at all?
Maybe it wasn't auto filled in. I'll just type it in the Discord. Yeah. It should be that. So like if I'm looking at like the 8th gen right now, I guess what's called Coffee Lake. Like they have more cores. They run around 6 cores. And they have more all-around cache. Is what it looks like.
No, I know my server processor is crazy.
How much RAM did you say you have?
I've got 32 gigs of RAM.
A lot more more RAM than I do.
Yeah, that's
You have
because
twice as much RAM as I do.
I got pissed off running or I was doing a virtualization class, and like I was working it on my computer here, and I just got sick of like it being slowish and sluggish. So I went out, I bought a new SSD. I like doubled up the RAM on my computer. And I'm like, there we go. This is better.
Computer talk.
Yes. So let's see here. My home lab.
Yeah, I mean, I think probably, well, other than RAM, although I'm really not sure that like gaming you can like take advantage of much more than like 16 gigs of RAM, which is what I have.
Well, and the following mod handlers are not identical. Indicate hell mod?
Did I send you a old version? Do I have 2 versions of hell mod?
Possibly.
It's a pain in the ass. Mod folder. 0.16. Hell mod. I only see one version of hell mod. 0.7.6, which is what I sent you. I don't know that there's any way for me to see what version of hell mod I am running.
Let me pop back open Factorio here. I thought I wrote down what my home lab server has. But like I got like a great deal on it.
Uh-huh.
And it's a Xeon, it's a Xeon server processor. And
Right.
like the amount of cache it has is insane. And like it was on sale because it was like like the like the next, it was like one level generation older.
Right. Well, I've been watching like a computer hardware channel, and it's been making me want to build a new PC. But then I'm like, I really don't need a new PC. I really don't need to spend like $2,000 right now.
Well, yeah, like when I was, well, yeah, when my computer here was slowing down for home, I was like, I don't need a new PC. Like I just need to bump some of this stuff up.
Mine's not even slow. It's just like,
yeah.
I was just like, I just watch this stuff and I'm like, oh, I want to build a PC again.
Yeah, but it's like you don't need to. Like I was working on a PC for work. Some people wanted some new PCs. I'd like spec them out, and I'm like, I could just build these, but I'm like, no, you really shouldn't build your own PC in a in a work environment because of
tell that to me. I built our server.
Wow, I mean, like a single low cost server is one thing, but like when when it's you want to take advantage of what do you call them, warranties and everything. So no, this new company that we use for IT maintenance, they're very big on like extending like hardware warranties. I'm like, what? Why we're paying all this money? Well, it's like,
I don't
like,
I couldn't tell you the last hardware warranty I opted in for.
Well, exactly. Well, they're like, well, okay, your hardware warranty is out on these servers, and I'm like, and well, if something breaks, you're gonna have to pay for it, and I'm like,
yeah, but you gotta pay for the warranty.
Yeah, and I'm like, and what's your point? I'm like, if what, if a hard drive controller goes out, like, yeah, okay, we've got, stuff like for like the higher end software. Of course, you get the extra warranty pack for, because if you're in a critical situation, for like VMware or your backup software, you want to be able to at the very least spread the blame on someone else if something goes wrong. Be like, well, this is how this company told me to configure it. Anyways, so hold on. Wait, I don't want to load game. Back. No, what are you doing? No, don't, no. Don't, stop. Stop, quit game. Play, multiplayer. Browse public games. All right, it says you're using Hellmod 0.76.
Right, which is the Hellmod of that file that I sent
that you sent me. So I click join game. By the way, you switched to our really, really old password.
I don't.
Cannot join. The following mod handles are not identical between you and the server. This indicates that the following mods are not multiplayer save/load safe.
Okay.
See log file for more details.
Is there a way to ignore that?
Hellmod, and I press OK, and it just leaves me there.
Okay, that's a shame. I guess I could disable Hellmod. Unless there's a, can you check to see if there's like an updated version of Hellmod?
Well, I think whatever it does, it's not multiplayer safe.
It used to be.
It used to be? Okay.
Because we had Hellmod on the last time we were playing.
Oh, all right.
But we were on an older version of Factorio, so... and this version of Hellmod is not like 100% working correctly.
7.11, actually.
Okay, well, I'm going to save the game, and we'll...
I need to know my Factorio account? God. If you download it, just send it to me. I was like, what? Do not remember my Factorio account.
Let's see.
Unless, was I smart? Like, I remember after, like, 5 separate times of just absolutely forgetting it, I finally put in my, into my password manager, my Minecraft username and password.
I
probably
have no idea what my Minecraft password is. Sorry, I'm trying to update Hellmod without updating every other mod in my mod library. Because I really don't want to update everything. I just want to update Hellmod. Updating Hellmod has crashed.
Has
crashed. Has
crashed mad my fact. Has crashed mad my.
Yeah. Can I just add a mod? Download.
Is there a new version of Mod My Factory?
Maybe.
Oh, here's my key pass. I did not save my Factorio username and password.
So, yep, that crashed the game too. Okay, well, Mod My Factory is definitely not cooperating. Hellmod. Download. Hey, look, that password is saved into the web browser. Download. It's the login is not, or is the login? I don't think the login's an email. It's a username. I think.
No, Factorio, I'm not brute forcing.
All right. Well, here's there's a new version of Hellmod.
Probably had to put that
Factory.
username and password to mod my factory, didn't I?
Probably. Info. No, I want to know what version of Mod My Factory we're on. Version 1.5.11. They're on 1.5.12.
Yeah. When I tried to update it, there was a problem with your internet connection. Please make sure your computer has a stable
Yeah,
internet
I got that too. I don't want to mess with updating Mod My Factory at the moment because I'm afraid it's gonna like break everything.
We are trying to do a stream, aren't we still?
Yeah, sort of. How's your No Man's Sky coming?
That should be done by now, I think.
I would think so.
Yeah, No Man's Sky is done. It's updated.
All right, well let's see if we can get Factorio at least working.
All right. Well, it's working for you. Where's my factory? Add mods.
You'll have to delete the old hell mod first. It won't. It'll be like hell mod already exists.
Yes. Add from folder. Why did it not download this? Download. Save. Downloads. Ow. That version of Hellmod didn't get checked for your mod pack.
Whoops.
There we go. Need to clean up my downloads folder. Got a bunch of Kerbal mods. A bunch of play, load game. Oh wait, back. Play multiplayer. Browse public games. You still don't show up as a Steam friend in game for whatever reason.
I don't know.
Showing game. Ooh, downloading map. Hey!
Look at that.
That's great. I got this wonderful little message. Does that go away eventually?
What message?
This is fact. Oh yeah, there it goes. Stayed up there for a freaking long time. Like, this is Factorio free play. Blah 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 blah. Sure. Oh geez, look at that annoying like string of copper, like on the edge of this.
Yeah. It's kind of the worst. I'm only like just gonna barely have enough iron to do this.
And I really can't do much of anything right now at the moment because I don't got anything. Suppose I could like mine stuff and then, but by the time I do that, you'll have this setup up and going.
Yeah, maybe.
There you go.
All right. Well, there's that.
Yep. And so, other than like the planner mod and like long reach, it's straight vanilla.
What's up?
This is other than like the planner mod and everything else. This is just straight vanilla, right?
The planner mod.
Oh, we got the planner mod. You know, the one where we set up like production lines.
Oh,
Like,
hell
there's
mod.
no like.
We have that. We have long reach. We have even distribution, which is the one that lets you take a stack and
Yeah.
put it into something evenly. And we have nanobots.
All right.
And that's it.
All right. Do you have anything digging stone anywhere?
Should be.
You decide what way you're gonna go with the bus.
I think we're gonna go off to the right here.
Off to the right.
So when this stack of furnaces gets turned into electric furnaces, it should be a. It should consume an entire belt of ore, if I've done the math correctly. And by I have done the math, I mean the game has done the math for me.
Oh, there's no weird processing of stone.
What?
So there's no weird processing of stone.
Oh, yeah, that's great. So, like, oh god, why is Telmod huge and non-functioning correctly? Yep, okay, that just doesn't work right. Okay, maybe there's options for Hellmod. Oh yeah, there we go. I fixed it. So like what I would like to do with this factory is like once we get up and running, I would like to see what it would take for us to get to one of those like rocket a minute setups or something like that.
Yeah.
Cuz like base game to rocket isn't that like really isn't that big of an accomplishment. I don't think I've done it many times before. So I guess we need to repeat this for copper.
Yep.
And then probably stone. And then probably like 8 more times for iron. Or at least once more for a steel setup to start.
Yeah. God, I can only make 39 belts. Oh, geez, I haven't even made a pickaxe yet. Yoink. It's like, why is breaking this rock taking so freaking long?
So come up here to one of these slightly bigger copper fields. Yeah, that one's like one.
Hey, you want to do it right above the iron?
For the smelting, yeah, I would think so.
Okay.
We can expand iron smelting south and copper smelting north.
How many spaces? How many squares is a RoboPort? 5?
I'm not sure. It's at least 4. It might be a 3x3.
All right. Well, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we'll put 5 squares in between these guys here. That should be good enough. All right, so we're gonna go in here. Another collection of happy little stones. And make ourselves some more stone furnaces.
and dark.
Yep, lousy sun. Just realized I had these going the wrong way. Or, well, I guess it's not the sun. Lousy class M star. We're orbiting whatever planet this is. So, how's your find anything interesting on the VR yet?
Not really, honestly.
Uh,
I did I tell you I bought a racing wheel?
yeah, you did.
Yeah, I bought a racing wheel and I tried playing racing games in VR, and that didn't work out. Or at least the racing game that I was playing in VR didn't work out, because it like instantly made me sick. I mean, it looked good, but it was like a vomit comet. So, other than that, I haven't been doing very much with the VR.
Okay.
Again, because like, I mean, the only thing that is particularly really all that interesting is Elite Dangerous. But Elite Dangerous, like, I clearly don't know how to have fun in that game, basically. It's like, because I want to make money,
Yeah.
but all of the ways I know of to make money are slow and boring. So I lose interest, like, when I start playing Elite Dangerous, I'm really happy playing it for a little while, and then I lose interest really quickly, basically.
I gotcha. Oh. Circuits. Oh my god, normal circuits? I don't think I remember how to. I don't think I remember the last time we made normal circuits.
It's been a while. And I was playing, like, C Block there for a little while. And that's just, like, that's even more insanity than, like, Just Bobs and Angels. Needless to say, that was a mistake.
Alright, we're just gonna make a whole bunch of gears here in our inventory. So I can make inserters and belts a little bit faster. I'm gonna take from the north side of this belt.
You know, there's like a chest there, right?
There is, but you know, like the north side of this is gonna feel underappreciated because you know it's only taking from the south side of the belt. Okay, you don't know that annoying mod that like makes like the ghost image.
Yeah.
You run out of stuff. Your little secret copper factory. Yoink. Yeah, I'm just burning through.
What's up?
I'm just burning through inserters. It's like, geez, didn't I just make 20 of them? Like, yeah, we burnt through them. Now, when I was the place where this new radio station that I'm helping construct our transmitter site is at this like uh it's not really a farmhouse, but it's like, a guy with a lot of land in rural Wisconsin.
Okay.
Um or unincorporated Wisconsin, we'll call it. And he runs like a computer repair shop, and we were talking about he had a stack of like cardboard and stuff. He had a few like video card boxes. We wound up talking about it. I'm like, yeah, no, I had an interesting concept for like a VR game. Like, I'm assuming you've played like the Walk the Plank game, right? Or the one where you map out like a piece of wood on the floor and you
I've
step on
never
the
played that, but I've seen it.
yeah, you've seen it. So I was like, so we were thinking of like, how could you do like radio tower like repair kind of a thing?
Uh-huh.
Because when you're in the, for those of you who have never climbed radio towers before, you've got your harness and everything, and it's it's one of those like you always have there's like three parts of you are always attached to the radio tower. There's the fall restraint, and then there's like the two parts that you kind of climb up. I don't know if you've ever seen them, but like you clamp one on and you climb up, and then you unclamp the second one and then climb up, and so on. And I'm like, well, how could you like simulate that in VR to the point where like it would be like like someone would actually get like the full effect, like the plank game. We had like way too long of a conversation about it. It's like, well, you could use a ladder and everything, because like you're going up there, and you're digging through pockets, and hoping you're not drop your electric screwdriver or other tools, and you're trying to bolt things and can ground antennae and everything. And it's for those of us who only have done it 5 times in their lives, it's not the most efficient thing you're doing in the world. Not like the one guy who trained me like does it like professionally. He's like a tree surgeon, and
Okay.
also like climbs radio control towers on the side and everything. So is this for I'm out of steel. Can't make any more belts. But yeah, it'd be, I think that'd be an interesting VR concept. If you could, start off, you'd start off with like small, like 100-foot towers, and then get into like the big, like FM, commercial transmitter towers that are like 1,000 feet high and stuff that you see out there, and see if you can like figure out a way to like really, get that sense of vertigo or whatnot going,
Right.
like the Plank game does. Because I've found myself, I don't know what caused it, but I found myself watching a lot of MatPat.
Okay.
Like I don't know why. Like I just I must have like one of his videos must have gotten like recommended to me, like, oh, that looks interesting, and then like they just like kept coming. So I've actually kind of like some nights like fallen asleep like with his live streams on with him and his wife, and they were doing the board game, and like yeah, no, they were actually like some people were actually like freaking out because a good chunk of your body actually thinks that you're falling off of a building. I'm like, that looks kind of fun for about like 20 minutes. It'd be a fun little thing to show your friends and everything. Hey, try on the VR headset and walk the plank, kind of a thing. But yeah, they gotta have like I definitely play Elite Dangerous in it, and that's what a lot of people I hear say they use their VR headset for is Elite Dangerous. And some people I think they can even get Star Citizen to work with it.
I think Star Citizen has VR compatibility.